is sponsored by Surfline. Alright, so I'm back with news technology for you, proudly brought you in association with Surfline. It is the wholly owned Ghanaian company, as I always tell you, that has brought into Ghana for the very first time the 4G LTE network. Locate them at their Osu East Legon office and Dansuman and on the Spinkters Road as well. I am Ignatius, and also I told you from last year that my focus is on institutions, local institutions under the Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, headed by Akwesi Opon Fosu. Okay, let me ask you, especially in this era of power off, power on, Christian Dumso, would you not be extremely happy that before the power goes out, you are told, not by the ECG or any of the distributors of power, but by a technology in your own home? It is something students of the Sunyani Polytechnic in the Bunahafo region are developing on a small scale, but they are asking for more support from government to make this a reality so that you and I can have this and use in our homes.
The Sunyani Polytechnic was established in 1956 as a technical institute. It was converted into a polytechnic by an Act of Parliament, Act 754, in 2007, to run higher national diploma courses in various disciplines, including civil engineering, electrical engineering, building technology, mechanical engineering, and wood technology, among others. In line with its vision to produce middle-level manpower graduates for national development, the institution is leaving no stone unturned in the technological areas to produce master craftsmen. One department that is braving the odds to improve society through research is the Electrical and Power Department. This department has developed what it calls the Public Street Light Monitoring and Control System to monitor street lights functioning at a central location through a GSM control system.
We have just come across the 2011 energy policy, and it talks about street lights in Ghana. We are saying that most of our street lights in Ghana are not working. Why? Because of lack of modern technology being applied in the usage of the street light system. The power tool has become a serious issue nowadays. So we are developing this in such a way that all the street lights can be monitored on the screen at the municipal assembly. And then we connect it with the GSM so that somebody can be controlling the lights.
There's also the wireless power transfer device to transfer electrical current from a central device to all electrical gadgets within a certain range without wire connection. The essence, according to the school, is to take off the use of electrical cables.
With the lab technicians, in collaboration with the students and the lecturers, came up with this idea of producing or generating power in a wireless manner. We started last year, and we have come out with the results. So it deals with a wavelength, and the number of windings of this one determines the wavelength at which it is going to be operate. Therefore, since this is a prototype, that's why we are seeing it in a small circuit like this. So if we're able to acquire sponsorship from the government or any other benevolence, we're able to increase the size of it, which will be able to supply a certain community.
The microcontroller-based automatic change-over switch is a device that determines when the power will go off ahead of time. The built industry is not left out. Palm kernel shells are being developed to substitute granite chippings to mix concrete for building. This will produce light concrete for structural purposes. The essence, according to Alex Echampong, is to reduce cost and allow more people to own their own houses.
In turning pieces. No, there are certain pieces. For example, the legs of a chest can be turned.
The Department of Wood Technology is unhappy that the country's lawmakers imported furniture from China, whilst with little support, they can produce more durable furniture for the august house and even export some.
The Department of Wood Technology to produce furniture which is affordable and durable. we came out of this sample. That 800 cities to produce to the same style and comfort, we could do the same thing.
The Sunyani Polytechnic hopes with the introduction of the technical university, as promised by government, it will contribute its quota to the technological advancement of the country.
And our next focus will be on the Wa Polytechnic in the Upper West region. But that's it for News Technology Today, proudly brought to you by Surfline. Visit them on their website, www.surflinegh.com. With me, Ignatius, and next up, the business news.